Once there lived a man in a magnificent log cabin, surrounded by breathtaking scenery. Despite his seemingly perfect life, he was constantly plagued by a deep sense of unhappiness. Believing himself to be unlucky, he decided to seek answers from an old and wise woman. She pondered his predicament and suggested that he should travel to the edge of the world to find God, who held the key to his luck. Determined to uncover the truth, the man embarked on a journey that would change his perspective forever. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years as the man tirelessly ventured towards the fabled end of the world. After what felt like an eternity, he stumbled upon a clearing teeming with wolves. On one side stood fierce and powerful beasts, while on the other side stood a small, scrawny wolf. Intrigued, the man approached the weaker wolf, who inquired about his destination. The man shared his quest to find God and seek answers about his luck. The scrawny wolf, intrigued by the man's mission, requested that he ask God why he wasn't as strong and vicious as his brethren. The man promised to relay the question and resumed his journey. Through countless days and nights, the man pressed on until he discovered a serene forest. Towering trees stretched towards the heavens, but amidst them stood a stunted, leafless tree with feeble branches. As the man passed by, the tree beckoned him and asked where he was headed. The man explained his purpose of meeting God and understanding his own misfortune. In turn, the tree implored the man to inquire about why it lacked the strength and grandeur of its fellow trees. The man agreed to include the tree's question in his conversation with God and continued his trek. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years once again. Finally, the man arrived at a quaint blue house surrounded by a breathtaking garden bursting with vibrant colors and fragrant flowers. A vision of beauty emerged from within, captivating the man's heart. The woman, enchanted by the man's arrival, invited him in for a delightful dinner and a night's stay. Over the meal, the man poured out his tale, concluding with his quest to find God. The woman, moved by his story, shared her own longing for companionship and asked the man to seek God's wisdom on her loneliness. The man pledged to fulfill her request and retired for the night, filled with anticipation. The following day, the man resumed his westward journey, persisting through each passing day and overcoming every obstacle. Finally, he arrived at the edge of the world, where he discovered God leisurely fishing on a cloud. The man called out to God, beseeching answers for his lack of luck. God, casting his gaze upon the man, replied that the man already possessed all the luck he needed. God explained that the man's failure to notice the abundance of luck surrounding him had led to his discontent. The man realized the truth in God's words and understood that he needed to become more observant to appreciate his own fortune fully. Grateful for God's insight, the man was about to inquire about the other questions he had promised to ask. However, God raised his hand, signaling that there was no need for further questioning, as God knew everything. He whispered the answers into the man's ear, who expressed his gratitude before commencing his homeward journey. The man first returned to the beautiful woman's house, where he eagerly knocked on her door. Overjoyed to see him, she anxiously awaited her answer. The man explained that God had revealed her loneliness could be eased by marriage. Overwhelmed with newfound hope, the woman proposed to the man, hoping he would be her companion. Regrettably, the man declined, explaining that he needed to continue his search for luck. Nevertheless, he promised to send the first kind man he encountered her way. Continuing on his path, the man arrived at the enchanting forest once more. The small tree, recognizing him, eagerly inquired about its fate. The man relayed God's message, revealing that buried beneath the tree's roots lay a chest filled with gold, obstructing its growth and vitality. Grateful for this revelation, the tree instructed the man to use the shovels left by nearby workmen to uncover the chest and keep the riches within. However, the man humbly declined, explaining that he still needed to find his luck. He promised to send the first strong man he encountered back to the tree, allowing him to claim the treasure and flourish in his newfound abundance. Finally, the man returned to the clearing where the scrawny wolf awaited him. Eagerly, the wolf questioned the man about its weakness and asked for a solution. The man conveyed God's response, explaining that the wolf's frailty stemmed from insufficient nourishment. He advised the wolf to consume the first substantial and foolish animal it encountered. Following the man's guidance, the scrawny wolf heeded his words and ate the men itself. Moral: the tragic demise of the man in the story, who failed to recognize the luck around him, carries a profound moral lesson. 1. Appreciating the present. The man's deep sense of unhappiness stemmed from his inability to appreciate the abundance of luck and beauty in his life. The story teaches us the importance of being mindful and grateful for the blessings that surround us in the present moment. 2. Awareness of fortune. Often, we are so focused on what we lack or desire that we overlook the fortunate circumstances and opportunities already within our grasp. The story reminds us to be attentive to the luck and blessings that exist in our lives, as they can bring us contentment and happiness. 3. Perspective and gratitude. Recognizing and acknowledging our own luck and fortune can lead to a shift in perspective, allowing us to approach life with gratitude and a positive mindset. By cultivating gratitude, we become more aware of the abundance in our lives, enhancing our overall well-being. 4. Seizing opportunities. The man's failure to recognize his luck prevented him from taking advantage of the opportunities that lay before him. The story serves as a reminder to be proactive and seize the chances that come our way, as they can lead to personal growth, fulfillment, and a sense of luck in our lives. 5. Embracing life's uncertainties. Life is a series of ups and downs, and luck can fluctuate. The story highlights the importance of embracing the uncertainties and challenges we encounter, as they often hold valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. By accepting the ebb and flow of luck, we can navigate life's journey with resilience and optimism. In conclusion, the story emphasizes the significance of appreciating the luck and fortune present in our lives, as well as the importance of cultivating gratitude, seizing opportunities, and embracing life's uncertainties. By recognizing our own luck, we can lead more fulfilling and meaningful lives, ultimately avoiding the regret of failing to appreciate the fortune that surrounds us.